Hi, I'm Vincent Truman. Hello, welcome to my mini-cast, and please enjoy a cigarette with me. Thank you. This is kind of an experiment. A lot of my mini-casts are going to involve being single again. I recently found myself single again after a divorce. You know, that's kind of how it happens. But you know, it's very important to learn from any relationship you're in, brother, sister, spouse, whatever. It's important to take away some lessons that'll help you evolve and become a better person. And I certainly did, as far as my marriage is concerned. The primary lesson that I would like to impart, and this goes for everybody, this goes for you listening right now: never, ever, under any circumstance, no matter how tempted you might be, never, ever, ever marry my ex-wife. Just don't do it. The opportunity might arise. I mean, in addition to the failed marriage, she also has 3 failed engagements. So the odds are not exactly in your favor. So do look out for that. And you know, that's helping me go forward. So hopefully it'll help you move forward too. So anyway, I find myself in the dating scene again, and meeting people out and about is somewhat difficult because people tend to travel in packs, and meeting them on the bus and the train is almost impossible because everyone's got their forehead, you know, in their fucking iPod or what have you, and they only look up to see what stop they're at and what have you. I mean, it's like riding the train is like living a Kurt Vonnegut story. It's this close to surreal. So I've kind of had to resort to dating sites, and you know, I've tried Match.com, you know, which is a little high end. It's sort of like wine, you know, and then OkCupid, which is kind of like PBR or something like that, and Plenty of Fish, which is just like glog, you know, it's just nasty stuff. And it's very difficult for me to get into it, because after like 7 odd years, which is like 49 years, and if I was a dog, right? After 7 years of treating somebody equally, having an equal partner, I'm now in the pursuing role, which I'm very uncomfortable with that. Because when men are pursuing women, they are pursuing a goal that they can't see. They have no idea what's going to come of it. Neither do the women, but the women like to be pursued, so they can go, not you. So what happens in kind of the stereotypical arrangement is a man will lose his solid form and become kind of like fluid and gaseous or something like that, just trying to find some in or something like that with the woman he's pursuing. Eventually, some connection can be made, and they get together, and then the guy kind of like solidifies again and doesn't keep trying to seduce. And then out come the resentments. And the resentments are on both sides. I mean, there's the women who say, you know, oh, you weren't like that before. I mean, why can't you be like that? And men are like, you made me into a performing monkey. This is what you get. And then they kind of like go head to head until something blows up. So that's kind of like the situation I'm facing. I'm being the pursuer, but you know, I'm out there. I'm seeing what's going on in the website thing, and I'm going to click over to Plenty of Fish as I'm doing this, and have a puff of cigarette. Cancer. And I'm just going to read like some of the titles that are out there. You know, ask yourself: are these people actually looking for an equal? You know, are they actually trying? First profile here, 37-year-old. Title: Need a worm to go fishing. Lol. Okay, if you're fucking lolling and you're not 25, I really don't want to have anything to do with you. Next one, 42, and her title is No Games, No Drama, Just True Love. You cannot avoid drama if you are above 5. I mean, there's always some sort of conflict going on. To say no drama is like saying, well, make it to 40 with no baggage, no experience that didn't go the way you wanted it. Good luck with that. Here's one 40. I'm looking for a good man. I don't know what to make with that. Here's one that says, must love dogs. I'm not quite understanding what happened to women. When I was a kid, guys were into sports and dogs and that kind of like, behavior. Now women are like wearing fucking football jerseys and they've got dogs and they love a football game. I don't know if they're trying to assimilate into being the dunder-headed half of the species that is men, or if they're legitimately like that. But I have nothing to say to people who really like sports, because to kind of break it down, one team wins, one team loses, hoo-hoo. At the end of the particular season, one team wins, one team loses, woohoo, and then a few months later, they start playing again. So it's kind of like, what's the word? Wholly predictable. Moving on. Here's somebody who is 36. Where is Mr. Right? Really? That actually exists in this day and age? That's awesome. Here's another one. 34. I know my Mr. Wonderful is out there. Hello? Somebody's been watching too many Disney films. Here's another one from Berwyn. She calls herself a spicy Latina. Equate yourself with food. I want that. Not. Here's another one that says, looking for my prince, no frogs need apply. Again, are you 20? What is... Oh, maybe she is. No. She's... That's kind of out of my realm. Really? You're acting like a Disney girl. You're just like putting this out there like, I want to be treated, treat me like a princess. I actually saw one on here that said, treat me like the princess and I'll treat you like a king. Take me out dancing and I'll clean. It's just, is it 1955 still? I don't really understand what that's all about. And it goes on and on and on and on. And that's kind of the realm I'm in right now. It's, curiously enough, on OkCupid, I did do a kind of a social experiment. I did a Mad Libs thing, just 2 lines. It said, how interesting that you're into blank. No wonder you like blank. And I would go to various profiles and I would just pick random words and I'd fill in the blank and then I'd send them an email. I sent out 20 of these things. I got 13 replies. I did not continue any of those conversations beyond that. But that's the world that I'm facing right now. So that's why I drink. A little bit more wine. And quite possibly I'll be back with more adventures in the whole return to singledom that I find myself in. Thanks for listening. Have a good one. Please. Seriously, have a good one.